Good day, everybody. This is Dana Massive with the Sun, Your Soul, and the Mindful Mama. Today I'm talking about the beliefs of the feminine, conditioning, programming that has been de-evolving, passed on generation to generation, and we're part of it. So it's not so much that these belief systems are being put on us and we're evaluating them or questioning them. Maybe some of them, but some of them, by a slip of a tongue, we are agreeing to it and feeding it. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. And after I give you these examples, I want you to ponder throughout the day and have this awareness of what part of my actions throughout the day and belief systems about myself is feeding this like de-evolved feminine. So the words that I hear sometimes is like saving myself, if it's like for marriage, saving myself for like fill in the blank, giving myself away. I think about this feeling of when we get into a partnership, we're giving something away or we're saving something for that person that we're going to be with. And it's interesting because in a culture sense and general sense, those belief systems really aren't placed on the masculine that much, of like saving yourself for marriage or giving yourself away when you get married. And I think about even when we're in relationships and we're intermingling and dating and experiencing different things, and I feel like from the feminine side, a lot of times females feel like they're giving something away and they're betrayed and they're abandoned. And yes, sometimes the masculine feels that way too, but what about I own my actions? I own the things that I agree to. I own the things that I engage with. I own the paths that I step on. And even when you're in a relationship, why are we thinking about that we're giving something away or we're giving our essence away? Why are we thinking like that? Why do we feel that we need to save ourselves for marriage? Now, if that's something you want to do and that feels good in your heart for your own reasons, not so much that you're saving yourself for another person, that's different. If you feel that essence of like, I'm saving myself for myself because that's what feels good. And when I feel that I want to experience that sexual exchange with someone, that's different than I need to stay pure and save myself for this person. So just think about that. And then another thing is, when I'm in a relationship, what's your thinking around that? Or when you have sex with someone, what's your thinking around that? And I'm talking to the feminine. Do you feel like you're giving something away? So I challenge you to think about, I'm showing up for this experience, I'm showing up for this relationship, and I don't have to give anything away. And I'm not saying that you don't, by giving something away, that's different than the action. So if you choose to have sex or you choose to go on a date or you choose to enter a relationship, that doesn't mean you have to give anything away. That means I'm agreeing to this experience and we can exchange energy and we can do different things, but I'm agreeing to this experience. I'm not giving something away hoping for the best. I'm in equal partnership in this experience and I'm owning my part in it and I'm owning my energy. And so instead of thinking about I'm giving something away, what about I'm engaging in this beautiful experience? And I'm going to learn things and I'm going to do things, even in a sexual experience. Your sexual energy, your life force energy is your energy. You can't give it away. Even when you have a passionate sexual experience, sometimes we think like, whoa, that passionate sexual experience came from this external person that I had it with. And the truth of the matter is, no, that passion and life force energy is within you. And you allowed it to come out, which created this experience. So instead of going from a place of giving something away, what about empowerment? This is me, this is my essence. And who I choose to explore this with is my choice. And I'm going to own that choice. And I'm going to not go into fantasy or not give my power away of this beautiful, passionate experience that I'm having is coming from this person. It's coming from me. It's coming from my energy. It's coming from my ability to connect with my own energy, to feel sensuality, to feel passion. So I want to challenge the feminine belief systems that we carry and we subconsciously carry. They're deep in there. So think about, what do you feel about relationships? Do you feel you're giving something away? Do you feel it's a partnership? Do you feel when you have sex, you're putting something out on the table, you're giving something away hoping to get something back? And if that's the case, you might want to reevaluate where that belief came from and challenge it. Can I show up to this experience, engage in this experience, not feel that I'm giving something away, but I'm showing up for myself to have a beautiful sensual experience that is cultivated by my energy? And yes, this person's energy is meeting me as well, but it's my energy showing up for myself. So just think about that. What limiting belief systems do you have that are actually disempowering you? And how can you evolve those belief systems about the feminine to empower you, to help you to own your experience? Because I see time and time again when, say, sexual relationships don't work out, romantic relationships don't work out, that there's this feeling of like degrading that happens with the feminine, or I'm not good enough, I'm not worth enough, it's my fault, I did something wrong. And now that beautiful energy that I felt with that person, I'll never feel again. And that's the mistake. That energy that you felt is you. You showing up for yourself for that experience created kind of like this womb space for that experience to blossom. So that energy is also you. So yes, you will experience it again when you show up for yourself again and again and again. So think about today, what belief systems do you want to evolve associated with the feminine? Namaste.